Hey y'all, Gregor here with another deck guide. We got some lists from our good friend Pulse Glazer, better known as Snap Judgments Online. We got one that was a Pixie style mill list, which was pretty interesting. We also got a mini mover list and a bounce deck from Safety Blade. I actually did kind of okay with the bounce list. I got a win with it, but we ended up liking Sizer's mini mover deck the most, so that's the one that we are focusing this deck guide on. Y'all, I hope you enjoy the video. If you haven't yet, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, do all the things so it gets pushed out to more people and tells the algorithm that you're liking it. If you're able to do that, I super appreciate it. We're pushing for a YouTube partner and hopefully we can get that soon. I'm going to get into the deck now. So this is Sizer's mini mover deck. I am unfamiliar with Sizer. I don't know if they have a YouTube or a Twitter. If they do, please let me know so I can add them in the description and give them deck credit. But the deck itself runs Kitty Pryde, NighCrawler, Hydra Bob, Thena, Angela, Jeff, Elsa Bloodstone, Juggernaut, Nocturne, Shang-Chi, Captain Marvel, and Gwenpool. What I liked about this deck immediately seeing it, I'm like, it runs a lot of cards that are fairly low cost that can go pretty big in power, that are like Angela, Elsa Bloodstone, Thena, right off of that. I'm like, and then we have ways of getting them out of the lane that we're building into. The highest cost cards we have are 4 costs. We have 3 4 cost cards with Shang-Chi, Captain Marvel, and Gwenpool. So your first play is either to go with Kitty Pryde, NighCrawler, or Hydra Bob. Second play will be Angela. If you have Angela in hand, I might even hold off on a first play. So then you would play Kitty Pryde, NighCrawler, or Hydra Bob in the same lane as Angela after turn 2. Or if you're on turn 3, what I would probably do is play Thena and then a combo of one of the cards. So not only are you playing a card into Angela's lane, you are also getting Thena that buff by playing 2 cards on turn 3. On turn 4, I would probably lay down Elsa Bloodstone along with another 1 cost card. That way you have a lane field. Probably Elsa Bloodstone in the same lane as Angela would be best. And then another 1 cost card. That way, like Kitty Pryde would be best because you're just bouncing it back and back and back. But that way you're also getting the Thena buff. Juggernaut, you hold off until last turn. Juggernaut is often a win condition. If you hold it till the very end, you could stop them from winning a lane. Nocturne, again, you're usually doing some combination of a card. So let's say you go to turn 5, you could do Nocturne with Jeff. You could do Nocturne with Kitty Pryde. You're always trying to leave 1 little extra. So you're always doing 2 with Thena. You don't have to worry about that if you don't have Thena out, but if you do, you're always trying to get that 2 combo going and getting full value. Captain Marvel can also be a game changer and game winner. Gwenpool for the hand buff that she provides. So there's a lot of different playlines that you can do with this deck. I was getting a lot of wins between Captain Marvel, Juggernaut, Hydra Bob, and some of these other cards. It was just very interesting the ways that we got wins. I did do... All right, sure. Having 2 Thenas is going to be ridiculous. So I think we Angela first. I'm guessing they're playing some kind of clog. Get Kitty Pryde, it's over for them. We got Hydra Bob, that also works. So, what's up, Mally? Welcome on in. How you doing, my friends? Angela first, then Thena and Hydra Bob. Doesn't matter. Once we get Thena in there, we are kind of set. You know what I'm thinking they're going to do, because they seem like a very nice person. They seem so nice. I'm thinking we actually go for the clog this turn, and then we Thena next turn. We can snap, so we move Bob. Called it. Absolutely called it. I'm snapping on that right there. So now Hydra Bob is going to move. I'm going to Gwenpool mid. That guarantees the move. Then we can start getting Thena buffs going. Yep, this is very much a junk list. Cool. Now we drop Thena. Actually, let's do Elsa Bloodstone and Thena, so we win these other lanes. And that is a 5 power Thena, guaranteed. I feel like Doc Ock is about to come out. Okay. Don't really care. Because I feel like if I just put Thena on this side, just like bam, I Juggernaut here. So I only want to do exactly 2. So those are the 2 plays that I feel comfy with. What do they got? This is for 8 cubes, y'all. They went all in. Boom. Oh, that definitely messes up your play, doesn't it? And they stole the Widow's Kiss. That's so funny. And, oh no. Oh no. Hold on, Thena's not done yet. Thena happens at the end of the turn. Devastating.
Victory.
Absolutely devastating. Bro, 8 cubes right there. Dude, the fact we juggernauted their Cersei, which was going to be here. The Cersei went left. They switched to a rogue, which stole our Widow's Kit. The Widow's Kiss they sent over. They got Doctor Strange, which pulled their sentry. So I think we would have tied otherwise. We would have still won. That is definitely a clip. Yes. Okay, let's try this on ladder. It's feeling really good right now. And also, if somebody plays Colossus, I'm like, that's probably a bot. That's probably a bot. Thank you, Mally. Juggernaut is a card that nobody expects. Nobody ever expects Juggernaut. So I like Elsa Bloodstone out first. They got Lizard. We got Elsa. I like Angela. Actually, I think I want to end this on a different curve. So let's do Nocturne. Let's do Hydra Bob. And then we could put something like Jeff down. And then we can snap at the same time. So does the move happen before the thing? That's my question. Like, if I were to snap right now and then play Jeff, well, I guess it's probably best for me to just Gwenpool here. And then we have Juggernaut that we could play at Wong's lane. We can also move Nocturne if we need to. You got Storm.
Aid my hand.
So we have to be 8, which I think is doable. Because we have... Yeah, we can still move Nocturne over. So here's what I'm thinking, y'all. That moves my Hydra Bob guaranteed. Let's do it like this. Bam, bam, bam. Maximize the gain that we get there. That's 5. Okay, so that we win that.
Doom rules all.
Uh-huh. Even if you go far right, you still lose there. By 1 point.
Victory.
Hell yeah. Let's get... Actually, we can do both. Is there... I think I hold on to Hydra Bob. So I could use Hydra Bob in combination to get a Thena buff. Hope everybody's having a good start to your week. Hope you're having a fantastic Monday.
Hey man, I'm cool.
What is... I'm guessing Darkhawk. Show me Darkhawk. I love being able to read a deck. They're not playing Arshem. Hell yeah, I'd love to hear that. Let's get Angela out now, then we can start pumping. Busting and pumping, right? Tempted to do Elsa Bloodstone, but we'll hold off on that. How do we want to do this? Actually, no, Elsa Bloodstone is the right call. Because we can do Kitty Pryde Hydra Bob. PG-13. There's a 13 at the end. Yeah, the PG-13. So we're allowed to curse a little bit. At least one F word is allowed. So here's what I'm thinking. We do Kitty Pryde, Hydra Bob, then we snap. So Hydra Bob moves afterwards. Yes, I did. One F word is allowed.
Opponent snapped.
Are they trying to lose? They said I'm losing. That's only at Deadpool's Diner, right? Yep. Chavez, Kitty. Boom, he got the buff and he moved out of the way. I love that. Okay, and then we do Kitty Pryde, then we do Captain Marvel. Which again, full value for the Captain Marvel. I can't tell if they're trying to lose on purpose or not. There's the Darkhawk, who we can drop next turn. So we can do Kitty Pryde, Let's see here. Let's do Thena, Shang-Chi, maybe. So I feel like we're still going to be good either way. We're doing absolutely amazing. How are you doing, Chris Chillin? So that'll get +3 power. So that's still a little bit low. So I don't think we're winning right side. Yeah, Thena isn't enough right side. So let's go Juggernaut. No, Juggernaut's not going to work either. I think that might be the play right there. I think we might just go Thena, Shang-Chi and call it a day. We've already snapped for Bob. Bob has already been snapped. Wait, so Bob's going to move, right? Because they snapped? Bob already moved. You know, I'm going to do this. This is what my gut is telling me. I did snap already. God, I love it when my gut is right. I love it when my gut is correct about things. We tie there.
Higher, further, faster, baby. Higher, further, faster, baby.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
Victory.
We just hit another clip with that. Absolutely. Disgusting. Drewski, welcome on in. Can we get a shout out for the power on homie Drewski? If we could get some power on ones in the chat, I would super appreciate it. Power on gang gang. How you doing? How have you been enjoying Rivals, my friends? Also, Drewski is the reason that we have this awesome overlay. You can commission Drewski if you are a big fan of Snap. He does some amazing work. You should absolutely do so. Okay, out of the stuff we have, I think Elsa Bloodstone's our best play here. Hell yeah. The only duelist that I can play is Star-Lord. Otherwise, I am all tank. They're playing Thanos. Okay, this is looking pretty... Okay, I can actually do the Thena play. I can do that, which I like. Boom, we have Elsa Bloodstone out as well, so we drop Captain Marvel next turn. They probably win Asgard, but we might as well make a play for it. So I recommend that you put Thena in a lane that you don't have Angela in. I can say I am a pretty good tank and I do good callouts. So they win right. I feel like they've kind of clogged themselves unless they have Killmonger. Okay, awesome. Okay, we also have Hydra Bob. So let's do Captain Marvel, Hydra Bob, exactly 2.
Opponent snapped.
That's going to move our Bob. We'll see what they got. Because if we Juggernaut and Mojo World, that's a win in that lane easily. So I feel like they're going to play... Yeah. Okay, you get rid of that, but we still win that lane. Mockingbird. You got this, Colt. I believe in you. Yeah, I know you're gonna get it. You're gonna absolutely get it. Okay, so I think we move NighCrawler, or actually, we could do Juggernaut too. Jug, NighCrawler, Kitty Pryde. Make sure they don't win that lane. I think we should have enough between those. I feel like they're gonna probably drop something big there though. They move Jeff and play something. I don't know. I would play right if I were them. Also, the fact that we have a 7-power Kitty Pryde is pretty nice. Okay, what do you got? Juggernaut moves. What is it? Show me what it is. So we're at 20 power. It's Thanos, okay? What's your last one? Let's go! Oh, I called it.
Inevitable.
That is enough. Juggernaut coming in clutch, y'all.
Victory.
Dude, Juggernaut is such a slept-on card. People don't expect it. They do not put respect on my man's name. Kitty Pryde on 1. We could do Angela, Kitty Pryde, same turn. Where would you put Miles in here? Who would you replace though? Ooh, okay. I'm going to drop the Howard the Duck. Because we could drop Gwenpool on 3 into Wong, which is just great value. So this is Sizer's list right now. This is the deck that Sizer made. This is what we're reviewing for today. So Gwenpool there. Ooh, Mojo's not bad either. I like Mojo there because they're definitely going to fill that lane. They're also playing Arasham. So we've already completed Deadpool's Diner. I'm giving away my bubs off stream, but we've gotten all the rewards for that. Agatha. Now this is going to probably be pretty good for us. The Destroyer does nothing. Okay, and from here we can... Ooh. This is going to be nasty, y'all. So Thena, let's get all of the stuff we want to get out now. Like all of it. So Thena's not going to pop off this turn, but we definitely win left lane, and we have lots of options available to us. The Mojo is actually super good for us. They copy the Agatha Harkness. Thank you for a target. They kill my boy. They done murdered my son. Now we win left lane. We have the Nocturne available. We have Shang-Chi available. That makes such a difference, though. Okay, they have no way to move their card here. So I think just playing NighCrawler here is enough to win it. Then we Shang-Chi mid, and then we Kitty Pryde here. So let's move Nocturne as well. Actually, let's do it like this. Nocturne, then Kitty Pryde. So Elsa Bloodstone also pops off again. Nope, you're blocked. Is that the Casserole? That's the Casserole, y'all. Every single lane, beautiful. Hell yeah.
Victory.
Absolutely. Yep, we were actually playing a safety blade list as well. But the safety blade list was a bounce list, and bounce is one of my weakest archetypes. Exactly. Yeah. I love that. Yeah, it was bounce, and bounce, like, we did well with it. I actually won with it, but bounce requires too much brain work for me. I would rather do something like this. This, my brain can wrap around. They got Jeff. The other one was... The other deck was a mill deck with Pixie and Mobius, which I immediately wanted to get rid of the Pixie and Mobius instead for Beast, and I put in, I think Jeff was the other one. All right, let's see. How are we going to play this? I think we get Elsa Bloodstone. I think Elsa Bloodstone is our best value out of the cards that we have here, so we can start building up mid. Exactly. There are certain decks where, like the deck that I said, the mill deck with Pixie and Mobius, that one I was like, oh, okay, I can see where we can make this better. We'll give them the card draw. I don't care. We do Thena, Hydra Bob, because that is going to fill. That's going to make for a bigger Hydra Bob. I'm going to snap so Hydra Bob moves too. Really? Hell yeah. I'm very big into crediting the creators of stuff. So whenever I do the deck guide, I will include links to like their Twitter and to their YouTube and all of that stuff. Yep, let him have Asgard. Don't care. Hell yeah, exactly. You make small alterations to it and you make it your own. Because even though it is only a 12-card game, there are so many different cards that you could play to make it like yours. You know what I mean? Let's do that. NighCrawler, and then we can Captain Marvel last turn. We also have the ability to move Jeff. Jeff is going to get the power up here. Cool. I'm fine with that, actually. Because Jeff can still move freely. We already got NighCrawler out. I think I know what this deck is. This was a deck I was playing earlier. I think this was the deck that I was playing for specifically for Diner. So let's move Jeff here. And that's still not enough. So we should just go hard on one location. Let's go there, there, there. Call it good. I feel like they're going to Doom or something. So I feel like we win this lane all by itself. Show me Doom. Called it.
Doom rules. equals all.
So freaking good at this game. And that is going to give us enough to where we go left. And we win by a single point. For 8 cubes, too.
Victory.
God, beautiful read. I know this deck, though. I was playing this deck yesterday. And they gave me a fist bump. So they're chill. They're cool. I like them. Thank you, Finger Stripes. You don't get ads and you get some sick emotes. I appreciate y'all being here. Where are we fighting? Shirtless at which Wendy's? Or Waffle House? Wendy's or Waffle House? We're fighting in a parking lot if it's happening. Okay, so I'm going to wait for 3 so we can drop 2. Dude, you're so close. You are so close to Cassandra Nova. I actually love that we have Juggernaut for Mojo World. This actually feels really good right now. Cassandra Nova, speaking of. I'm okay with any and all of those things. Yes. We'll do Gwenpool here. Hydra Bob can still move. Carl's Jr. Okay. The good news is we can still get into these other lanes. So we just do snap. Guarantees that we'll do that and then that. That means Hydra Bob is moving. We'll see if they're smart and they White Widow us. So Captain Marvel can still get into that lane. They snow guard. Okay. The good news is Hydra Bob doesn't move until the end of the turn. Now he moves. So all I have to do is Juggernaut mid. I have Prior right now. You done messed up, friend. You done messed up. Because all I have to do now, what is going to be the best bang for? I think just Shanna here, honestly. We Shanna here, that's only 2 cards. We get a second card here, we get another 1 cost. Bob won't be able to move. And then Juggernaut's going to move them out of that lane.
Hey man, I'm Cook.
We are the future.
Victory.
Hydra Bob actually coming in clutch there. Hydra Bob actually putting in work there. Look at my guy. Look at him go. Yeah, we're playing ladder right now. Hydra Bob mid because we can potentially get into Quantum Realm. We also have a way to get into Quantum Realm with Jeff. Yeah, I think it's 3 more days before we get the head pool variant. There Angela is. I would like Angela to get the buff. So I think this is the play right here. That way we could keep playing Kitty Pryde there. Well, I would like Hydra Bob to move from that location. So I'm going to snap just so I can do that. Even if Hydra Bob moves to the left, we still have ways out. Darth Snow, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Thank you for following the live. And me. Hope you are doing well. Okay, Hydra Bob moves because we snapped. At the end of the turn, they got Luke Cage. That's my boy. That's my guy. That's what I'm talking about. And I believe the way that it works is we can do Kitty Pryde, we could do Nocturne, and we can move very last turn. So Hydra Bob's chilling here no matter what. They play something huge. We just Shang-Chi it away. So this is the play right here. We go Shang-Chi, Kitty Pryde. Thank you for playing, I think. Boom. Okay, they have to make up a pretty big difference here. We're at 17 power. Nobody to hit my guy. We stayed below the threshold. Would have done it that turn, though. Hells yeah.
Victory.
Also, Hydra Bob putting in some work here as well. Hello, hello, hello. I will retreat all day if it keeps me from losing a bunch of cubes. You know what? Maybe we hold on to the NighCrawler. We wait to get something they can start buffing. We could also play Jeff. Okay, cool. I feel better now that we have that. So let's go Jeff this turn. Elsa Bloodstone next turn, then we can start pumping with Elsa and Kitty Pryde. And that's even better because we get another one of those. So let's go Elsa Bloodstone. So this is what I'm looking for the plays. I'm either looking for Angela, Thena, or Elsa Bloodstone because they're my win conditions. They're what build our card up for the win. So I think I go Hydra Bob Nocturne, or actually, let's go Kitty Nocturne. How are you doing, Dog Beehive? How is your start of your week going? So we get a really powerful Nocturne here. I'm actually glad that they magicked here, so we have a turn 7 guaranteed. And then the next card I would want to buff would be Captain Marvel. So Captain Marvel's going to get the buff from here. And then we can also play Kitty Pryde again because she's going to also continue doing her thing. What have I been watching lately? What was the last thing I watched? I think the last thing I watched was The Boys season. Going for Clog. Don't care if they clog mid. I'm going to be seeing Deadpool and Wolverine tomorrow, though. I'm looking forward to that a lot. Very excited for it. So, Nocturne here. They're going hard for Clog, I could tell. So, we're on 6 of 7. Let's go Gwenpool. I'm just really hoping they don't hit us with the old... We could go for a block play, actually. I like that. I like going for a hard block here. If they do try to Doc Ock us, we stop it. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Follows are anonymous, so if you're lurking, feel free to keep lurking. But if you would like to say hi, got a very nice community up in here. So they're probably going to hit us with the Ajax. I feel like Ajax is definitely coming. So I'm hoping we lose. Let's do, like, if we have a very big lead there, I think we go with that. They haven't snapped yet. I'm hoping I'm right here. The Ajax? Show me Ajax. Spider-Woman. No, we get +3, so we tie there, but we're -8. No, we still win. We win. The maths.
Victory.
Let's go. I thought for sure Ajax was about to pop out. Get a Professor X pixel emote enjoyer. Boo Saga was great. I'm still a huge fan of the Frieza Saga, personally. That was my favorite. So... basically, we're going to build the Nexus lane with Thena. So we do Kitty Pryde this turn. We do Thena, Kitty Pryde next turn. We'll see if they actually do play Professor X. So again, Thena, Kitty Pryde. We want to be doing 2 just so we're getting that +3 power every turn, which is just so good value-wise. So if we could get another 2 cost that we could play in combination, we could do Jeff, Kitty Pryde next turn. So again, we'll do Jeff, then Kitty Pryde. So exactly 2. And then next turn, we'll do Gwenpool and then Kitty Pryde. So is this a ramp deck potentially? I'm interested in seeing what they end up playing. We're going to go Gwenpool. Yeah, Gwenpool, Kitty Pryde. I feel... no, I'm going to snap on this. It's turn 5. We're not going to boomer snap on them. That's bad etiquette. We'll see if they stay. I feel like we have a pretty good lead at this point. Boomer snap is when you snap on turn 6. No boomer snaps. Okay, that's just a fresh Shang-Chi target for us. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And the best part is they take prio. So we drop that. Jeff moves mid. We drop that and we say thank you for playing. You know, Hydra Bob is the next. No, we want Thena to get that power. So we're going to leave Hydra Bob out. We play only 2, so Thena gets the buff. That's cool, because I was going to do the exact same thing, my guy. Just like that. Shang-Chi on Shang-Chi. So I try to snap on 5 if I can. That way I'm not hitting them with the boomer snap. So if you snap on turn 6, the person's going to retreat. You snap on turn 5, they have to make the hard decision if they want to stay or if they want to potentially lose 4 cubes instead of 2. I do like Jeff at Aunt May's, though, because Jeff can still move. You've also bluffed with the boomer snap. You can also use it for bluffing. Exactly. Let's do Elsa Bloodstone. They Green Goblin us, but actually they've done us a favor in this instance because now I can drop Captain Marvel, then I can move Jeff. So we're gonna win the game here. Boom. Or they go for that, but still that means there's a turn 7. We just need to make sure that we have a card that can keep moving. So when we move, I'm gonna move Jeff over here. I'm probably gonna end up putting, let's do Thena and let's do Hydra Bob. And then we can snap and move the Hydra Bob. I mean, it is a banger. Confirmed. Confirmed banger. So this is going to mean that Hydra Bob is going to move. Hydra Bob moves every time that you snap. So Hydra Bob's going to get the buff from Elsa Bloodstone. And then he's going to move. Ajax. Just like that. And we still have Shang-Chi ready to go. So again, we go Nocturne, and then probably Juggernaut here. Because we're going to drop the Shang-Chi and something else on last turn. They don't have a way to get into the big house with the cards that they have. Yep, Nocturne can still move. Juggernaut hits. Moves to the right. Who do we got? There's the Shang-Chi. Not the best for us, unless... we still don't have a way. Shang-Chi can't be put here because it's the big house, right? We can play for it, so we have to play perfect. No, there's no way for us to play perfectly on curve. I can Gwenpool, I can NighCrawler. And we have Prio, so if they do end up hitting us with Hazmat, we're just kind of donezo. Let's see what happens. Gwenpool. NighCrawler. I knew Hazmat was coming. I could smell it coming. Wait, hold up. Wait, Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel, go.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
By a single point. Captain Marvel, the clutch play. Cannonball actually gave us the game. Cannonball gave us the game there. Y'all, we're manifesting a dub right now. Oh, okay, then maybe it was someone else who was saying maybe we could cut out NighCrawler. Somebody else recommended Hope Summers. We can Gwenpool at Krakoa, which I like. Stream's going really well. Thank you for asking. Do we Jeff this turn? No, I think we keep going. We're almost done with stream. I just like to end on a dub if we can. So that's the plan. We're going to try to end on a dub here. I will be back on Thursday, though. Actually, no, not on the TikTok side. I will be back on Saturday because I cannot do Marvel Rivals and TikTok at the same time. My computer does not like it. My computer's like, what are you doing? What are you trying to do here? Ravonna Renslayer. Good. All cards that can move, they lose their Shang-Chi value. That's actually huge for us. So now we can build in all the other lanes. So out of the stuff that I have, I'm going to Gwenpool here. Let's see what they got, because we still have move potential here. Sentry. Cool. We can hard block that. We Gwenpool. I wish that had hit Captain Marvel. Preferably. All right. That is a 311 Nocturne, though. And a 111 Hydra Bob. That's kind of insane. Because the Hydra Bob can still absolutely move. Captain Marvel here. Let them do a Nihilus. They're still hard stuck pretty much. Did the thing not go off? Yep. We're still good. So I snap to make sure Bob moves. So we know Bob is going to move. Wait. Did I just mess up? I take it back? I want to take it back. Let me take it back. We still have Nocturne. I think 11 beats whatever they have mid. So let's fill just to make sure. And Captain Marvel can still move. So Captain Marvel can fill this spot up too. I can also NighCrawler here. Minimize loss. Nocturne. Kitty Pride. Thena. Grandmaster goes off. Doesn't do anything. Jeff. And just like that, we win Warrior Falls. That's an A-cuber. That's what we want to end on. That's what I want to talk about. Hell yeah. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the deck guide. We are going to try to have another video out sometime this week. I want to get it out sooner rather than later because it goes over some tips on how to do Deadpool Diner and best practices for that. So that'll be coming out hopefully on Wednesday. Wednesday is when I would like to have it out by. So keep your eyes and ears tuned for that. If I don't see you the rest of the week, please make sure you're taking care of yourself, drinking water, taking your meds, eating food, getting enough sleep, and remember that the world is better with you in it. Until next time, friends, I appreciate y'all. Thank you for watching.